Hello everyone, this is korean언니. Have you ever heard of the word 소복, 소복? BTS Jimin used this word in his song Christmas Love. 소복, 소복. The meaning of this word is a word that describes things that are contained or stacked or convex in many shapes. Yes, the definition is not enough to express the beauty of this word. But it's a very pretty Korean expression that expresses the white snow. Words are not just words, but they contain the spirit and the soul of the people who use the words as well. Language is a cultural heritage that represents the people who use them. In today's video, we are going to take the time to learn some pretty and cute native Korean words from the Korean language and the Korean alphabet, which are Korean cultural heritage. You are probably well aware of Hangul, the Korean alphabet. Hangul is a Korean alphabet made by King Sejong, and the word Han from Hangul is a Korean word that means big, one, and upright. The first pretty native Korean word that I will introduce is 도담, 도담. Does it sound similar to 소복, 소복? Isn't the pronunciation itself so sweet and tendering? 도담, 도담. 도담, 도담 is a native Korean word that describes how a baby or a child grows up well and healthy without a hitch. That's why many Korean parents name their belly baby nicknames as 도담. Korean language is also enriched of mimetic words and onomatopoeia. In other words, words that describe sounds and actions. What would the word 도란도란 mean? 도란도란? This is a native Korean word that describes the sound or appearance of several people warmly talking in a small voice. 도란도란, 도란도란. Can you picture yourself talking 도란도란 with your friends? 도란도란. Now let's learn a few more native Korean words that have fun pronunciation. 말랑말랑. 말랑말랑. How does this word make you feel? 말랑말랑 is a word that describes something soft and fluffy. For example, marshmallow is 말랑말랑. Marshmallow, 말랑말랑. You get the feeling of it, right? Then what about 뒹굴뒹굴? 뒹굴뒹굴 is a word that expresses the shape of something rolling around while lying down. Basically what we often do when we're just being lazy. So, Koreans use this word 뒹굴뒹굴 when someone is spending their time idly. I want some 뒹굴뒹굴 right now. Now, here's another word I want you to know. It's 아지. Doesn't it sound so cute? 아지. 아지 is a Korean suffix that means small and young. So, when you attach 아지 next to an animal name, it means that animal cub, animal baby. So, a puppy is 강아지. A foal is 망아지. And a calf is 송아지. 아지. But you don't use the word 아지 by itself. Now, the word 꽃잠. 꽃잠 is a combination word of the word 꽃, that means flower, and 잠, that means sleep. Then what would that mean? Flower sleep? Well, it is a native Korean word for the first night of the newlyweds. Ooh. Flower sleep. Isn't it so pretty? Next is 나비잠. 나비잠 is a combination of the word 나비, that means butterfly, and 잠, sleep. Butterfly sleep is a word that describes a baby sleeping comfortably with his or her arms open above his or her head. So it looks like a butterfly sleeping. 나비잠. Now, do you know how to call this dimple in Korean? We call it 보조개, and 보조개 is the commonly used word, but there's another word for it, a native Korean word, which is 볼우물. 볼 means cheek, and 우물 actually is a word for well. So it would literally mean cheek well, a well on the cheek. 볼우물. Isn't it so fun and also has a cute pronunciation? 볼우물, 내 볼우물. Finally, the last word is my favorite. How would you describe a Tinkerbell flying? Yes, actually that is correct. We say 포롱거리다. 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 포롱거리다 is a word that expresses a small bird flying away. 포롱거리다. 포롱거리다. Isn't it so pretty and cute? So what do you think? Does learning some pretty native Korean words make you even more interested in learning Korean? Yes? Language is definitely one of the oldest and most unique cultural heritage. And this makes learning a new language to be a great way for learning a new culture. What are your favorite Korean words? Feel the real Korean heritage. Thank you so much for watching, and also thank you for your interest in Visit Korean Heritage campaign.